Hi, I'm Brendan Barnicle. I'm the Interim Dean here at Trinity Cathedral. I've been thrilled to be here at Trinity for these last several months. I'm also a father of 3 adult children. I'm an avid CrossFitter, and I love the Pacific Northwest, particularly hiking and mountaineering. The idea of fear is one that we deal with a lot, particularly references to fearing the Lord. The New Testament scholar Ellen Davis points out that fearing the Lord is not really an accurate translation, that maybe a better translation of that passage would be have reverence for the Lord. And that the fear that is being alluded to there is not the type of fear that we commonly think of, but it's more the type of fear that's that kind of fear we feel in our gut, kind of that little bit of fear when you approach the rim of the Grand Canyon or you see the Milky Way at night. It's that fear that is a little bit overwhelming and fills us with a sense of wonder and awe. And it's interesting because many people also define joy as the experience of awe. So it's, to me, interesting where fear and joy can start to rub up against each other. It's a dangerous place. It's an unlikely place. I think it's a bit of where we find Mary and Joseph during the Advent season, dealing with the fear of the consequences of what they're embarking on and the awe of what they've been called upon to be a part of. As we entered into this Advent season, it can be a time where there is some fear and uncertainty. It's the darkest time of the year. There's all sorts of different activity going on. This time of year can bring up all sorts of past trauma and past disappointment for people. And so we can be fearful even of this time of year. But I think that in that fear, we have the opportunity to also explore where there may be some wonder in that, the wonder that one can think of as a child during the Christmas season. I remember as a kid always being a little bit fearful that maybe Santa wouldn't bring anything. That never really happened, but it gave us an opportunity to explore fear in this season that is so commonly thought of as one of joy. During this Advent season, I hope that you have the time and the space to be able to explore all the emotions, complicated as they are, that happen during this season, and to look into all the ways that you may be called into a new sense of joy, even through the fear and uncertainty that surround us. We live in a culture of fear, but fear need not control us. A fundamental message of Jesus' life and death and resurrection is that fear does not prevail, that in the fullness of time, God's wisdom and love and joy prevail. And that's what I would wish for you this Advent season.
This has been a production of Trinity Episcopal Cathedral in Portland, Oregon. Music for this podcast was performed by James Walton. For more information about Trinity and our community, go to www.trinity-episcopal.org.